Well, greetings all and welcome. This is going to be the last video coming at you from Vancouver Island in BC, Canada. This is the town of Campbell River. Kelly and I spent about 3 days in Campbell River. We found a nice place to park right in town, right on the water, that was free. The whole time we were in Canada, we didn't spend any money on campsites or anything like that. So yeah, we're going to enjoy a few days around Campbell River, see what kind of fun we can have. Stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to recap what it cost, the fees for the ferries to get to the island, what gas prices were like, what prices on food were like. So if that's an interest to you, stick around to the end. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, well, we had rain all this morning. The rain's let up. I'm trying to figure out what to do around Campbell River, so we thought we'd come out to Elk Falls. We'll be checking out Elk Falls. All right, it was a very short walk to the falls. There is a suspension bridge above the falls. Set of stairs for a viewing deck down below. We'll go check the falls out from down there first and do the bridge. Okay, let's try the bridge. Got some nice grippiness on it. A little bit of bounce to it. Oh, good view of the falls from up here. What's going on this side? All right, going back over the bridge. It's pretty stable. It gets a little bit of bounce to it. So you can go beyond the trail to the suspension bridge and first viewing area, and there's a nice little picnic area here with trash cans and another toilet, and then another view spot where you can get a different angle on the falls, kind of through the trees here.
These are these old hemlocks.
These are big ones.
Big kahunas.
That's some old growth for sure.
They just go on for days. Ooh, look at the moss up there. Oh, sorry. There you go.
All right, Elk Falls was worth the visit. It's no fee here. It is part of a provincial park, but yeah, the campground of course has a fee, but not to come down to the falls. Nice little walk down there. Doing up some parking lot quesadillas here after our walk down to Elk Falls. Yum. I think he's getting ready to go. Yeah, he's scratching with his foots. Okay, we are doing the ferry over to Quadra Island. We've got our bikes on the ferry. That's why Kelly has a helmet on. She usually just doesn't walk around with a helmet.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll take a quick look around. This is a very short, it's from Campbell River to Quadra Island, I think a 10-minute ride. This is the ferry here, get a view out the side, just going right across the way over there. Take a look around. Here we go.
we are coming into Quadra Island. Again, it is a very short skip across from Campbell River. We did get to see some humpback whales, which was awesome. I don't know if I caught them on video. We're pulling into the island here, and we're going to do about a 9-kilometer bike ride from this ferry terminal up to the other ferry terminal that goes to the Cortez Islands. That's our plan for the day. The other ferry is just going to be a round-trip ferry ride, 45 minutes each way. Just kind of doing it for the ferry ride and the bike ride. Sign pointing towards the Cortez ferry. This is downtown Quadra Island, not much to it. Okay, we're making our way there. I think we're almost there. It was a quick ride. A little uphill, but not bad.
We got plum butter, celery salt, homemade applesauce here. You just transfer the money and take your cut.
Gonna get the plum butter?
It does look pretty good.
Nice.
It's nice.
Do have the Harriet Bay Inn right here at the terminal. So we stopped in, got a cold soda pop, sat in the chairs here, we got our little snack. So we're just gonna hang out till the ferry's ready to depart. Board. Nice, looks like they do have a little campground as well. Not sure on the price. Ready? All right, so we're on the ferry to Cortez Island for a little sailing trip. Go up to the sun deck here. This is the inside lounge here. Nice. No cafe on this one, it's a small ferry, just have vending machines. Check out the top deck. Vehicles coming on, not much room for vehicles, pretty small ferry. We're gonna go up to the sun deck. Nice. Decent amount of seating. Okay, we're getting ready for departure here for our 45-minute one-way, so about an hour and a half round trip from Harriet Bay. Here's the inn where we had our little break, soda. And they are basically rebuilding or building the ferry terminal here. We got our tickets from just a little shack. It looks like they're putting some work into it. Away we go. Oh, they really got these cars packed in here. coming into Cortez Island here, that was a nice ride over. Saw some humpback whales off in the distance. Maybe we'll see them a little closer on the way back. Smooth, comfortable ride up here on the deck. We might do inside on the way back. Looks like everyone is getting off here, so we get our choice of front seats. So we're just gonna ride right back. Very small ferry terminal here. Okay, departing Cortez Island. Got them packed on again. This last car barely made it. Away we go. Okay, coming back into Quadra Island. That was a nice little sail for the afternoon. Got a little short bike ride back to the other ferry terminal and another short ferry ride and back to the vans. Okay, here we are pulling back into Quadra Island. Just gonna flip it around and unload. Spinning it around here. Okay, back over on Quadra Island. Just exited the ferry. So we're gonna say goodbye to this ferry, take our bike ride to the other side of the island, ferry back to Campbell River. That was worth it. It was only $10 as a foot passenger for each ferry, and they're both round trip. So it's $10 for there and back. Nice way to spend the afternoon. It's a nice ride, huh?
Yeah, it was a great weather too.
Saw some whales.
We did. We saw orcas and humpback whales in the other one.
Oh, dang. All right, let's ride.
No wolves though.
Let's ride. Okay, this ferry was just about to take off and they waited for us. Got it radioed down. Kind of cool. They got the enclosed in glass here. Some seating there. And then some seating outside of the deck there. It's kind of windy out there. You see Kel up there. Okay, we're doing Dick's Fish and Chips. Got a 2-piece halibut and fries. Gives you coleslaw, tartar sauce. Come in a cone, so the tables have a spot for the cone. Pretty cute. Doing the ginger beer.
So delicious.
Let's dig in, buddy. Halibut is very good. Nice and flaky, fluffy, batter. Excellent. That's some of the best fried halibut I've had. Extremely huge portion of fries. That's why we split it. It'd just be, if you got our own, that'd be way too many fries. That whole cone is stuffed. Good homemade fries. There you go. Got him. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, you guys are awesome.
That's a big one.
Thanks so much.
Nice job.
Thanks, brother.
You better weigh that.
Nice of you.
You better weigh that. That's got to be 25 pounds.
Damn. Easily. That's probably 30.
That is a monster.
I'm glad I didn't go coho fishing tonight.
No kidding.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a wonderful time hanging out with Kelly. It had been about a year since we had spent some time together. She came up and visited me at my campground host job last summer, so it was great to connect again. A lot of you were asking about the dog Hobbs that Kelly and I had adopted after her mom passed, and yeah, it's been about 1 year, just about almost exactly 1 year. Since Hobbs passed last year, it was really hard for Kelly and I. It was, yeah, tough to lose him. He was a very special dog, especially with the connection to Kelly's mom. So that answers the question for a lot of you that were asking that. But yeah, getting back to Vancouver Island and Canada in general, just want to talk a little bit about the cost for going to Vancouver Island coming from the States. So I crossed into Canada near the city of Vancouver. So I came in through Washington and went through Blaine, Washington at the crossing there, and then took the ferry from Canada, from the mainland at Vancouver there to the island. That cost me about $79 Canadian, which our dollar is strong in Canada, so that came out to about $59 US. There is a couple ways that you can do that. Kelly came in from Port Angeles, Washington. The price was pretty comparable and gets you to about the same place, a little bit more south on the island. So what you saw in the video as foot passengers when we took our bicycles to the little islands off of Vancouver Island, it was $10 round trip on each ferry. So $20 total for the two ferries for just one of us. That comes out to be about $14 US, so really not bad for a fun afternoon. We basically got a cheap whale watching trip. It was very fun. Gas prices on Vancouver Island, they averaged about $4.30 per gallon US dollars. In Canada, they do sell by the liter, so it's kind of confusing, but if you do the conversion rates with, again, our dollar being strong there, very comparable to Washington state prices. When I was coming up through Washington, I was paying about $4 and even more expensive. I think I paid $4.40 a gallon in Washington before I went into Canada, so I should have waited and filled up in Canada. It was actually cheaper. So food prices at the grocery stores, you know, we went to the North Island, which gets remote, and the prices were a little more expensive than I would have liked, but that's very common, like in the US, when you're in small towns at a small market, the prices are going to be more expensive. But like when we were in Campbell River, they had a Walmart, and the prices were very comparable to the US once you do the conversion. So yeah, I thought it wasn't expensive at all as far as taking a trip into Canada. I had heard a lot about that. We're like, oh, gas is so expensive. It's like $6 a gallon. It's totally not true. You just have to do the conversion rate. I did use a debit card. I'm with a credit union, and when I use my debit card, they have a little fee for the exchange, and it's very, very minimal. Kelly was using a MasterCard, which has no fee, so that was a benefit for her. So yeah, the fee I can't tell you off the top of my head what the fee is with my credit union, but like for a fill up on gas, you know, a $60 fill up, it would charge me like 3 cents or 4 cents for that using my card with the exchange rate. So it was really a very affordable trip, trip of a lifetime. I hope to go back one day. It was just a very, very good time. The people were awesome everywhere we camped, very accepting, friendly, everywhere we were around town. Best drivers ever on Vancouver Island, so courteous, merging, people slow down and let you in. And yeah, that was one of the first things I noticed, just how good and courteous of drivers there are on the island. What else can I say? Yeah, met some great people. A shout out to viewer Doug. I ran into at a Walmart. He gave us some tips about Campbell River, where to overnight in a safe parking lot right on the water. So that was awesome. Thank you, Doug. We also met a very nice couple at one of the campgrounds that gave us a heads up when they were leaving so we could sneak into their campsite right on the water because it was kind of full up at that wreck site. And we ended up running into them again at the Walmart in Campbell River. They were parking at one of the parking lots we were going to overnight for a few nights. They invited us over to their RV for dessert, ice cream. It was very nice, very sweet couple, Jonathan and Margot. Thank you so much. What else can I say? Yeah, we had a wonderful time. It was just an amazing experience. I hope to go back one day. Very beautiful on the island, plenty of free places to camp. It was just a wonderful time. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. I'm going to put together a little playlist of the videos I did on Vancouver Island. So from here, I'm going to head over to North Dakota for my next seasonal job. It's a short-term seasonal job on the farm there. And yeah, I'm just going to haul butt over there, so probably won't do any video of the drive from Vancouver Island to North Dakota. But we'll be checking in from North Dakota with videos of the seasonal job, and then yeah, back on the road doing my normal camping thing out of the van. So we continuing on with the videos. Appreciate all the viewership and support. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you soon in the next one. Take care.